I would have asked for more ketchup, but the person at the window wasn't that friendly. I feel like I'm a four-fisted drinker here. I could have gotten aggressive. I don't know, I got more to test out here. Now that's what I call a McDonald's feast. Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm back with two ridiculously simple products. One of them by request, one of them I found while browsing Temu. Let's see how they both work, starting with the first item, which is an organizer for your soda cans. Let's take a look at these soda can organizers. I paid $14.99 for a 2-pack. And here they are, not much to it. Not much to it. Although there is a handle here on one side, which I don't think I noticed in the Amazon listing, so that makes it easy to hold. You could drink 4 drinks at once with that. I can't remember, that's right. Anyways, they claim that it's a thick plastic can storage organizer. It allows you to stack your cans vertically or horizontally in the fridge. Ventilated and easy to clean. They say it can also be used for beer bottles. Ideal for the fridge, countertop, or pantries. This 2-pack holds a total of 8 cans. Now, most people online who like this focused on the ability to store cans in a variety of spaces, including vertically. Those who didn't like it, some people said it was difficult to remove the cans. I'll have to wash these off and then get started. Let's now try this and see how it actually works with a few different items here. Now, most of the photos on Amazon were showing it used with 12-ounce soda cans, which I will do. Some people in the comments were saying they use 16.9-ounce bottles for soda or water. We'll do both. Let's just try doing 4 soda cans here first. I got some Coke Zero and one special one that I just did for Freakin' 2, which is the A&W Ice Cream Sundae. All right, well, kind of squeeze that last one in there. I feel like I'm a 4-fisted drinker here. Can you imagine opening this up one at a time and just drinking down the line? That'd be pretty cool, but it's not for that. So online, they were difficult to remove from there. Let's see. Oh yeah, oh wait. Maybe if you push in the back here. Oh, that wasn't very easy to remove from there. They were showing them like pulling them out of the fridge, leaning it back and pulling one out. It's, that's like stuck. If I push in the bottom, maybe. Is this ice cream sundae too big? Let me try another Coke Zero here. I mean, it's kind of jams in there. I mean, I'm pushing it. Luckily, there's an opening in the back where you can push through, but wow, that does not seem particularly easy to remove. It seems like once you get the first one out, it's not so bad. But when it's completely full, for whatever reason, that last one is difficult. Let me try taking out the center here first. The center's not bad. That's weird. Maybe it's just this particular one, maybe not even being full. I don't know, I got more to test out here. How about a fat Perrier bottle? Let's see. Oh, I don't know about that. That looks like a bad idea. No, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. How about tall cans? My beloved Zoa, that slides in there pretty easily. How about this Disturbed can? That slides in there easily too. What if I round it out with a couple regular soda cans? It seems like when it's full, it takes a bit to get them out of there, especially this one on the end here. Maybe it's just loosening up as I use it for the first time though, so we're gonna keep using it. Some people were saying the 16.9-ounce bottles worked well in there. I've got plenty of water bottles. Let's try these in here. Oh, well, that does fit. That fits nicely. So I should be able to put them like this in my fridge and grab them out of there one at a time. We shall see. I'm gonna leave this one loaded up with the water bottles for right now. Well, I wanna try 2 more things. I have a couple of fatter soda bottles here. This 20-ouncer ain't gonna fit, not gonna fit. I'm assuming this A&W won't really either, so. Let's load this up with some cans. I'm putting the ice cream sundae off center here. All right, so I've got 4 cans in this one and 4 water bottles in this one. I think what I'm gonna do is stack them up vertically in my fridge while they stand up. The cans stand up nicely. The water bottles are a little bit, they're kind of falling over just a little bit, but in the fridge, maybe it's not that big of a deal. So let's head over to the fridge, place these in there and see how it goes. Let's see what we got here. All right, the soda cans. What's interesting is that the Amazon listing showed the soda cans being stored backwards, so the back was facing out. I'm not sure why. That seems kind of weird to me. And the bottles are not going to fit this way. They'll fit. Let me reorganize this here. The bottles are not doing too well standing up. This one's starting to slide out. I don't know. Maybe this isn't good for bottles. I mean, you could do that, but do you need a holder for them when they're like that? Maybe you don't. I guess you could lay it flat like that. I don't know. Is that even necessary at that point? All right, so let me just open this door up and grab a soda out of here. Grabbing a soda. Oh, it's not easy. I pushed in the back. There it is. I don't know, man. It's kind of stuck. It's kind of stiff. It does work, but it's not as effortless as you might think it is. Now, after using the soda rack for a few days, there is something I wanted to point out. Now, every fridge is different, so it might fit in your fridge different than it fits in mine. Mine, it doesn't fit so well in. I only have one place where I can fit them vertically, and it flops around in there. Check this out. So I've been kind of wedging it against the side here because it does move around this way. I've got this pitcher of iced tea I kind of hold it in place with, but if it's not perfectly in place, when I open the fridge, sometimes it falls over like this. It doesn't fall over every time, but it has fallen about maybe 2 or 3 times as I open the fridge door, so. If this was a little narrower, it'd fit better, but with this extra space, it kind of moves around a lot. I don't know, it's not perfect. Next up, something I ran across on Temu. It seemed like it would be useful, but I wanted to try it out myself to see if it was actually gonna work, and that is this, these snack and dip trays. Let's take a look at these snack trays. I paid $4.77 plus $2.99 shipping on Temu for 4 of them. Now they claim it's a 4-piece serving plate set, BPA free. Good for snacks, sushi, fries and ketchup, nuggets and dip, dessert salads, French toast sticks, and more. They say it's good for parties or kids. Now I found basically the same thing on Amazon, and people there said it's great for kids or snacks, for parties. They say it's easy to clean and dishwasher safe. Now those who didn't like it, some people said the entire thing was just too small, which to me it looks about the size I expected. I don't know if it's really too small or not. Some said the dipping cup was too small, which I'm not sure about that either. Others said it just wasn't durable. Now to me it feels kind of durable-ish, so we'll have to see how that goes. There really was no packaging at all, it just came in an envelope. So I'll have to wash these off and then get started. All right, let's try these snack trays in a real world situation here. Now, I can't tell you how many times I've been to this park trying food in my car. And not just any food, my beloved chicken nugget meal from McDonald's. Am I the only person that remembers when they used to have a 9-piece meal? But I digress. So what's perfect about the chicken nugget meal from McDonald's is you have the nuggets and the sauce, and you also have the fries and the ketchup, so I can use 2 different trays for my lunch. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm gonna actually put the sauce in the dipping tray. All right, that's what we got. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good here. But let's keep going before I start actually using it to eat with. All right, it does hold a medium fry here. All right, now I've just added my ketchup. That's all the ketchup that they gave me, but I did add it. Now that's what I call a McDonald's feast. I have my chicken nuggets and my sauce in this tray, and I have my fries and my ketchup in this one. I would have asked for more ketchup, but the person at the window was not friendly. In fact, that person didn't say one word to me. When I pulled up, she handed me a bag of food. She handed me my drink. I said, could I have some ketchup packets? She handed me those and then closed the window. So I was like, well, I won't ask for more then. I could have gotten aggressive and I could have floated the fact that I have some stock in McDonald's, but I didn't want to pull that card out. Maybe next time. But I digress again. Look at this feast here. I've got my chicken nuggets and sauce, and I've got my fries and ketchup. All right, so here we go. Real world test here for these trays. Something else to point out, since most of the kids are going to be using this, is there's all rounding corners, nothing sharp on here, and you can kind of hold the dipping part like a handle almost. Kind of hold like that, so I don't know. I think it's pretty well designed. Some people seem like they were disappointed in the size of it, like it's going to be for a giant tray. No, this is a single serving. All right, so I'm gonna finish my lunch, and I'll tell you if I have any additional observations. All right, a few more items about these snack trays. First of all, I ran them through the dishwasher and they held up beautifully. Look at that. They look no worse for wear. They're not warped at all, so they are certainly dishwasher safe, and they held up nicely. People online who said it wasn't durable, I don't agree. I mean, these seem more durable than I expected. I should also point out that I posted polls on Instagram and Snapchat to ask people if these were a good idea or unnecessary. 56% of the people on Instagram and 75% of the people on Snapchat said it was a good idea, so there we go. I should also point out that I found these cheaper on Amazon than Temu, so it certainly would pay to shop around to buy these online. Well, that's it as far as these items go. I think both work. I think the soda can organizer is a little more dependent on where you put it and the kind of fridge you have, while the snack and dip tray seems a little bit more foolproof. But that's all I've got. If you've tried either one of these products, tell me what you think in the comments below. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.